Yes, good morning, children. Now, today again we are just in the continuation of the numerical problems. We are just taking this question number 5. It is also from the NCERT and it is very simple questions. So, only if you know the formula and substitute the values and calculate it, you can the value can be easily be calculated. Now, let us see the electric field has been given to you, that is 9 into 10 raised to the power 4 Newton per Coulomb at 4 centimeters. Calculate the lambda. Lambda means the linear charge density, and because of the linear charge density, with the help of the Gauss's law, we have proved the formula for the electric field. E is equal to lambda upon 2 pi epsilon naught k into x. Here lambda is equal to E into 2 pi epsilon naught k into x. Now here the value of the dielectric constant is given to you. K is equal to 1 and x is equal to 4 centimeter. That should be converted into meter. That is 4 into 10 raised to minus 2 meters, or it is 0.04 meter. So the lambda is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught. Kindly pay your attention. It is 2 pi epsilon 0. What we did, multiply it by 2 and divide it by 2, will get our known quantity, that is the 4 pi epsilon naught. Otherwise in the calculation you will feel difficulty. So multiplying by 2, it is becoming 4 pi epsilon naught, and dividing it by 2, so there is no effect on the mathematical expression. And we all know that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 is having the value 9 into 10 raised to 9. So 4 pi epsilon 0, ultimately it is having the value 1 upon 9 into 10 raised to the power 9. Now substitute the value of E, substitute the value of X, it is the 0.04 meter divided by 2. You solve it, 2 into 10 raised to minus 7 coulombs per meter. In this simple example, if you know this formula in the terms of the linear charge density, and here a simple trick of the mathematics, that how to, if you are just putting the value of 2 into pi and epsilon 0, it will be very lengthier for you. But if you multiply it by 2 and divide it by 2, it is 4 pi epsilon 0. It is your known value, and immediately without no hesitation you can put up this value and calculate and get the answer. The answer is coming 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 coulombs per meter. Now children, again see the question. CBSE 2003 supplementary examination, your compartment examination. It is the phi of electric field through the closed surface S dash is found to be 4 times that through the closed spherical surface S. Find the magnitude of the charge Q, given the value of Q1 is 1 microcoulomb, Q2 is minus 2 microcoulomb, and Q3 is 9.854 microcoulomb. For the surface S, suppose the electric flux linked is phi, and for the surface S dash, suppose that the electric flux linked, it is the phi dash. Now this is the first sphere on which the Q1 charge is there, Q2 charge is there, Q3 charge is there, and only in the S surface how many charges are there? Small q1, q2 and q3. But if you consider the S dash, then all the 4 charges are inside this surface. So this capital Q will also contribute the electric flux. Now very simple, phi is equal to, for the surface S, it is phi is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 upon epsilon 0. Total charges, just Q1 and Q2 and Q3, because they are inside, so they will contribute the electric flux. Substituting the values, it is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 plus the value of Q2, it is given in the minus, so it is the minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 6 plus 9.854 into 10 raised to minus 6 upon epsilon naught. So epsilon for the surface S, the thing which you have to keep in the mind, that as per the theory concept, that the charges those are enclosed inside the closed surface, they will only contribute the electric flux. Similarly, if you consider the S dash, all these four charges are inside the surface, that is the capital Q plus Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 upon epsilon naught, and it is in the form of this. The value of this we have already calculated, so Q plus 8.854 into 10 to the minus 6 upon epsilon naught. Since the question tells us that it is phi dash is 4 times of the phi, so substitute these values. Phi dash, this is the value, and phi is, this is the value. This we have not written by ourselves because it is given in the question that the phi dash is the 4 times of the electric flux of the surface S. Substitute these values this way, and then epsilon 0 will be cancelled out. Find out the value of Q. So I don't think any problem is there. This is the common factor, so it is the, here you are getting the 4 minus 1, and it will become 3, and multiplied it by 3, you will get 26.562 microcoulombs. Either this is the coulombs after multiplying it by 3, or it is in the microcoulomb, because the 10 raised to minus 6 is involved in it. Now this type of questions, children, they are asking again and again. Now again taking the same type of the question so that the concept will be more clear to you. S1 surface is there, so only capital Q charge is inside. So for the S1 we are assuming that it is the phi 1, and for surface S2 it is the phi 2, and we have to find out the ratio of phi 1 upon phi 2. So what will be the phi 1? Phi 1 will be equal to Q upon epsilon 0 by applying the Gauss's law in electrostatics. Similarly, phi 2 will be equal to 2Q charge plus Q charge upon epsilon naught. So if you divide it, you will get easily the ratio 1:3. Now, how phi of S1 change if K is equal to 5 is introduced in the space inside the S1 in place of air. अब अगर इस स्पेस में हम कोई डाइलेक्ट्रिक मीडियम भर देते हैं जिसका कि डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट 5 है, K इज इक्वल टू 5, देन इफ यू अप्लाई द Gauss's law, first thing you have to understood that the electric field will be reduced. जो पहले इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड वहां पे एग्जिस्ट कर रहा था, डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट के इंट्रोड्यूस करने के बाद उसका इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड कम हो जाएगा. दैट इज इट इज E dash is equal to E upon K. Now this you have to keep in the mind कि when the dielectric is being introduced in the space, then the electric field will be reduced. So E dash is equal to E upon K. E dash जो बाद वाली इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है और E जो पहले की इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड थी जब डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं किया गया था. Phi 1 is equal to surface integral E dot ds is equal to Q upon epsilon naught. This is the equation number 1, and then E dash is equal to E upon K. Now phi 1 is equal to surface integral of the E dot ds for the closed surface is equal to Q upon epsilon naught K. This dielectric constant will be introduced, nothing else. So put up the value of the K, you will get phi 1 dash is equal to Q upon 5 epsilon 0. Now take another similar type of the question. 3 infinitely long charge sheets are placed. First is having the plus sigma, this is minus 2 sigma, and this is minus sigma. Here it is plus sigma. Now it is on the z axis. This is the x and this is the z axis. There is a point P. अगर P पे हमको इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन चाहिए बिकॉज ऑफ दीज 3 प्लेट्स, जो कि एक पॉजिटिव है, दूसरी नेगेटिव है और तीसरी भी नेगेटिव है, तो यहाँ पे हम टेस्ट चार्ज रखते हैं हमेशा इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए. तो इफ यू पुट द प्लस Q0 चार्ज, दिस इज द पॉजिटिव वन, सो पॉजिटिव का रिपल्शन होगा और E1 की वैल्यू इधर हो जाएगी. इस शीट में दिस इज द नेगेटिवली तो चार्ज, तो पॉजिटिव प्लस Q0 इधर अट्रैक्ट होगा, तो E2 इज दिस इन दिस डायरेक्शन और ये भी नेगेटिव है, सो दिस E3 विल ऑल्सो बी इन द सेम डायरेक्शन. So I think it is very clear that E1, E2 and E3, all these three electric fields are in the same direction and it is in the negative Z direction. If this is the positive Z direction, they will be in the negative Z direction, and negative Z direction will be represented by the minus K unit vector. So electric field will be equal to, from this, sigma upon 2 epsilon 0 plus 2 sigma 2 epsilon 0 plus sigma upon 2 epsilon 0, and it is minus K. Minus K is representing the direction of all the electric fields E1, E2 and E3 which are in the negative Z direction. So if we take, it is the minus 4 omega upon 2 epsilon 0 into unit vector K, and if you cancel it, you will get minus 2 upon epsilon 0 into sigma into unit vector K. Now write an expression for the flux delta phi of the electric field through an area element delta S. This is asked in the CBSE 2010 supplementary exam या compartment exam. Delta phi is equal to E n notation, यानी कि E1, E2 कुछ भी हो सकता है, and this is delta S. और delta phi we can write E dot delta S, or d phi is equal to E dot ds. Delta S or ds is the small elementary area considered on the surface. Suppose total surface is S, then this surface is made up of the small elementary areas. उसमें से एक एरिया जो हमने कंसीडर किया है उसका जो एरिया है दैट इज द ds. नाउ फिफ्थ इज, इट इज आल्सो आस्क्ड इन द CBSE 2012 1 mark question. Q is placed at the center of a cube of side L. Find the phi passing through two opposite faces of the cube. The two opposite faces of the cube, total flux will be Q upon epsilon 0. Phi through the two opposite faces, that will be equivalent to 2 by 6. अगर एक फेस पे होता तो ये चूंकि 6 फेसेस होते हैं इसलिए वो हो जाता 1 by 6 ऑफ 5, लेकिन ये 2 फेसेस पे पूछ रहे हैं तो ये हो जाएगा 2 by 6 into 5. ये दिस इज द रिमार्केबल पॉइंट टू अंडरस्टैंड. दिस इज क्योंकि क्यूब में 6 फेसेस होते हैं तो टोटल अगर आपका क्यू अपॉन एप्सिलॉन 0 है तो एक फेस की वजह से कितना हो सकता है 1 by 6 into 5. तो 2 फेसेस की वजह से 2 by 6 into 5. ये सब्स्टिट्यूट कर लीजिए. द आंसर विल बी क्यू अपॉन 3 epsilon naught.